Hi, it's DerpyMoose99. This is episode 2 of our No Vanilla Crop Pasture and Orchard Challenge. And the challenge is with, so far in the group, we have Grumpy Gnome Gaming, we have Moostro, we have Evolution SE, and we have Midnighter. And Midnighter's with a 1 instead of an I, Midnighter 0. I'll put all that in the description, but a bunch of us are going to try and tackle this. So basically the challenge here is under the apple icon, the crop. We're not using anything in there except for the white mulberry grove here, which is cool. It just is. And the whole point of the challenge was just to help us kind of push ourselves to explore the toolbar here for all the theme sets, I should say. And right now I'm just plunking down a few of these here, farmyard number 1s from this theme set here, which is the farmyards with common farm products. So the interesting thing about this is this one, for example, does apple, wheat, bean, egg, and firewood out of this little cool looking setup here. So I'm going to fire some of those up, but while I was making coffee on my break there, I remembered that I forgot to make a school here. So we have no school as of yet, which is a little bit of an issue, or what can be. So I'm going to put well, I can't really get away from my one-room schoolhouses because they're upgradable and they're cool. So I'm going to put that guy in there, but that means I have no lumber going on. And that's a bit of an issue, so isn't it fun how problems compound here? Let's put a sawmill in. And I'm going to do I love these sawmills here. Actually, I like the water wheel ones better, but that'll do for now. And let's give ourselves a little road, because roads are like fun. And let's see. Everything looks like it's running okay. So this thing has built. Doesn't look like much in the winter, but how many people do we have? Oh, we love lots of people here. So let's put 2 people in there. And I'm just going to keep this open over here, and we'll just see what kind of production that thing has. The sawmill is probably our priority here, because we need that. Need that lumber. Now I usually like building a sawmill right beside it, one for lumber, one for firewood. I think we're kind of okay on the forest circle there. I can live with that. But we don't really have enough logs to build 2 at the moment, so let that build. Let's clear out some more trees here, a little bit of stone. And we can actually clear out this area here, because we're just going to be building farms and stuff in there. So that's a fairly big clearing order, but we have lots of laborers at the moment. So let's pump a couple more builders in. So there's a lot of work out there, but let's make the sawmill like a party, like I say. Yeah. Now, when I grew up, we had a big, huge raspberry patch, and there was always bees in it. I always get stung all the time, but I loved the raspberries. Food is kind of a little shaky, I'm thinking. Certainly a little variability to it. Of course, we don't have coats because I don't believe in coats. Firewood's okay. Our stone supply is pretty good for the moment, so no restrictions on building here. Alright, so let's pump a little lumber out. I think we only want, like, say, 200 max in stock here. And let's look at our housing requirement. Okay, I've derped somehow, and it says we need 8. Okay, we have 2 more to build in the forest node here, so let's get those underway. Now, I don't believe 8 is true. And we're going to need people working these farms here. So again, with the colorful houses, I'm liking these things here. Okay. Now, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I said I'm going to do whatever's there, so. Now, did I pick the right side? I did. Okay. That's 2. Okay, that's 6 houses total. That's probably too many, but we'll see what she says there. Okay, leave that in the big mess over there. Okay, school can't build until the lumber is there. So let's make the houses here a priority. And we're 4 and 5 laborers and builders, that's fine. I'm worried about food, so let's put 2 people in there. Now, what are we getting out of this guy so far? 40 beans, 18 eggs, 6 firewood, 20 wheat. Okay. So it's not like it's overpowered or anything, but it's a good variety, and you get a little bit of firewood, so that's kind of cool. Be interesting to see what those do in a year. Okay. Now that's a breakup. So where are you? Okay, you are 2nd floor. Okay, I have no idea what we just did there. Oh, is that going to be an impossible hitbox to hit? I think maybe. Oh, no, we got it there. Okay. Dock chickens, yeah. Yeah, we're going to work our way up there. I think we'll do a bunch of these different buildings and stuff and get up there. Then we'll go on the lake. And I'm not sure where we're actually. Oh, we have nomads. Very cool. And they actually look like they're here. Well, there's no way I'm not taking them. Alright, welcome to town, guys. You can help build some housing then. Let's go 6 and 4 there. Okay, so we're building 4 houses there, but let's see. We need more. And we have another one of these things built, so let's put 2 people in there. Looks like to me like all 4 of them built. Okay, we should need 8. Now what? Let's look at the big job board here. There's 6 assigned so far, and they're workers, okay? Well, it says I only need 6. Okay, maybe one of these still has to build. Or maybe I only built 3. Yeah, I only built 3. They're okay. Yeah, there's a house there. We've got homeless, so people shouldn't. Oh, nobody moved in because it's a 2nd level. Okay. Okay, so they will move in if the top floor is built before the bottom floor. Doesn't seem like it's up to code, but we'll go with it. Okay, even with the nomads, we may have overbuilt by 1, but I can live with that. Looks like we're getting near enough lumber to do the school. Let's do that. What does our housing stat say? 1 short on houses here, but we've got an empty house. And our food graft is starting to go up again, okay? Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna take a second and get this French press done. Forgot to set the pig timer too, so it's for 45 or so. Actually had my glasses on. Timer set, coffee pour. Alright, looks like our school's coming up. This area is cleared out nicely. I'm going to take a couple people out of the builder's queue and let's put them in the gatherer's hut here. Looks like we're too short. Okay, and there's still you to turn on. Okay, we have a school up. This is good. All right, now food graph is going up. Housing crisis says we still need one, but this thing's empty. Okay, the graphic was lying. That bottom house is a breakup, I think. Yeah, I think that looks okay with a storehouse that color and those houses that color. I guess that's what, Tudor style or whatever you call it. Okay, that's proper housing there. How's this mine doing here? Oh, we have 87 iron. I'm going to convert our blacksmith over to iron. Should have done that a while ago. And I'm going to actually up our tool limit so we start making those. I think that was the first one that went in, was the one on the right. Nope, this one over here is done more. 27 firewood, 232 wheat, 830 apples. We got eggs and we got beans. Well, you know what I totally forgot to mention in the challenge? Is only trading luxury goods. So the other idea here is when we get trading docks, yeah, and I forgot to state that in the first episode. I'll have to make sure those guys know. The idea is we're only going to trade luxury goods, so perfume, jade, silver, gold, gems, that kind of stuff, jewelry, anything like that. So I can't do my usual firewood trading dock here. So I'm going to have to put some thought into where that's coming from. And I've never done jade and gold and silver before, so yeah, I totally forgot to mention that to those guys. Oh well, I'll make sure they find out. So where are we sitting here? Logs are really good, stone is pretty good, and iron's okay, firewood's okay, tools are okay, food's okay. So I sense pending doom here. Let's put a couple of people in this hunting cabin and get it going here. Alright, so that gives us 2 forest nodes, which is a pretty solid foundation. And these guys are given... Oh, why are you on a limit here? Oh. Yeah, I don't know about buying building material, but I think I probably will have to. Okay, so there's a bit of a dilemma here. So these things say they're their limit. And they have a fuel limit and a food limit. So the question in my mind is when we hit the firewood limit, do they stop making food? Okay. So trying to remember apple 150. And if that's the case, we're going to have to do some micromanagement here. Now, I'm hoping that they keep collecting food. They just don't make any more firewood, but... Yeah, no, that's exactly it. So the question, though, is does it keep gathering food even though it's not making firewood, or does it just completely stop all activity? That's my question. Yeah, that's not incrementing, so I think what I have to do is turn off the chopper here and make the fuel limit like a billion, and then just manage firewood by turning off and on sawmills and stuff like that. Okay, I think that's the way that's gonna work. Okay, so put in a bigger sawmill here. Yeah, that's certainly the way of looking at it here. If we say, okay, that one, number 2 does berry, corn, potato, egg, and firewood. Corn, cabbage, bean, and pear. Okay, so why don't we build a couple of those? Because that'll actually get us some fruit going. Wheat, cabbage, potato, milk, and firewood. Pear, oat milk, tools, and cloves. Cloves? Oh dear. Tools and clothes. Yeah, we don't have people to operate all that stuff, but tools and clothes is pretty cool. Alright, so let's build that stuff and then we'll go explore another theme set for something different. Yeah, no, this is working again. Okay. And I'm gonna have to shut you off for the moment. Oh, I never to build my emporium. Let's get that going. Let's actually make that a priority to get that marketplace going. And our sawmill is off, but that'll be firewood. Our tiny chopper has done their service. Replaced by a massive corporate sawmill. Alright, not enough people at the moment. I kind of would like these going because of the clothes here. But that's going to be the same challenge, right? Except if we're trading clothes and we don't care. Now I wonder what kind of clothes it's actually going to make. Interesting here. Well, let's actually, I don't really have the people, but I'm super curious to see what this actually produces here. Yeah, I probably should continue on. You can never have too much storage, it's just the way it is. Okay, so storage up the center and production on the sides, okay. Yeah, I'm very curious to see hide coats, it looks like. I guess that makes sense, it's consistent with vanilla, so no matter what mods you're using. Yeah, okay. Well, I think we should put a ton of those in. Like something that makes tools, a coat, and some food. I mean, it's making both a grain, a pear, which is fruit, and milk, which I think counts as protein. So it's like 3 food groups out of the 4, plus tools, plus coats. I think farmyard number 5, you're my favorite so far. Okay, now this emporium is supposed to be both a market and storage, but all markets have storage. I would like some more nomads here is what I would like. Okay, we're gonna have to watch that. We're at 1 and 1. Just not a happy thing here. Okay. How's our housing here? We're about square for housing, okay. Well, I think sadly we're gonna have to sit here for a minute and drink coffee or tea and see what happens next here. I'll get a couple people there, okay. Let's even this out here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need another house, so let's do that. And we are out of iron. Crocheting, that's pretty cool. My wife knits, she makes some pretty cool stuff. But I lack the eyesight and the dexterity to do anything like that. Okay, we didn't need one house. We probably need one more house, I'm guessing here. We got a lot of people in these farms up here, so... What's our roads looking like here? I'm not super happy with that, but I can live with it. Yeah. I find after I play a lot of the computer stuff here, after that I would just want to rest my hands. Or what I actually do is I wrap my hand around a cold beer can, and that kind of, you know, it's good. Okay, now did I build the second floor? I did, okay. Okay, so somebody moved in there right away. Somebody moved in there right away. What's our official stats say here? 2 more, okay. And some more people here. Yeah, no, this is hitting... That'll be the clothing limit, right? Oh, the tool limit too. Alright. So we're gonna do this. And we're gonna shut this off. And we're gonna go down to 2 here. Now these things are gonna make me change the way I play this game. That's cool. That's what I was looking for. And let's activate these. Okay, so again, these are... Okay. Both tools and codes, okay. And I've maxed out all the limits there, and I'm just gonna let it rip. So I'm taking my blacksmith out for the first time ever in a game here. Farmyard number 5, okay. Actually, yeah. Okay, the next break I gotta go update Discord. And I set you? I did, okay. 7 and 2. Right. I have to put my roads in there, if that's okay. I thought I remember these things having houses on it. Maybe that's the bigger ones. I've only used these once before, so I think over here we'll do a few more houses in there. And I'm probably gonna nuke. Well, how big is this area here? 8 wide, okay. Now, what else do we have in here in the way of... Okay, that's the one we're using. Fruit and nut. Fruit and nut. Fruit and nut 2, peach and pecan, plum and hazelnut, apple and walnut. And those are 4 wide. So let's put a couple of those in there. Now, did those things insta-build? Ooh, cheaty. Okay. I don't think I'll use those too much. That's a little bit cheaty, but I can adopt to that, or adapt, or whatever the word is. Okay, so mind like a steel trap, memory like a sieve, apple and walnut. Okay. Well, I don't usually do ale, but we got some of those farms are making apple. That's making apple. We can do ale, I think. Well, this is probably a good way to lay it out anyways, right? A couple of houses, some farms. What have we got for small marketplaces here? I don't really want a specialized market, I just want a small one here. Yeah, it's a little bit too big. Sherbrooke Mall, yeah, okay. Farm stand, okay, that makes sense. Let's put that in. Okay, just to support those houses there, then we'll build some more houses. And what do we have for teeny tiny little schools here? Tiny school. And they're both fitting in there. Okay, let's do that too. And then we'll get a few more people. We can continue up here until we hit the lake up there. Yeah, that's true enough, and I did clear that area, so... Maybe we'll try another couple and see what happens. Okay. Teacher in there. And put a vendor in there. Okay, so we got a teacher here with 11 students, and we'll do that market there. Little tiny school. It won't be used for a while, but that's good. School diversity is cool. And redundancy. I can't remember, did I turn... Yeah, I left disasters on, so we should probably be thinking a little bit more about that than I am. It's bigger. Build ourselves a well there. And probably a well up by the market and the school here. If we do that, we can bring the road across there. And we should probably build wells in the force nodes too. Alright, in this episode, we just build wells all over the place. And you go. I left an extra space, that's okay. Yeah, whoever gave me the tip about using the colorful houses in the forest node, I mean, that's 6 houses there in a space of 3 with what I've been using, so. Okay, and these farmyards, these are totally cool. Wheat, firewood, eggs, apple, bean. And these ones are pear, bean, cabbage, and corn. Ooh, getting a little low on people there. So we want to turn this one up when we get more people. Apple and walnut. These ones, though, I love farmyard number 5 here. Coats, oats, pear, milk, and tools. Iron tools, no doubt, too. Cool. So I've turned off the blacksmith. I'll leave that there just for emergencies, but we've got 164 tools and 37 coats just from these 3 little farmyards here. Okay. I don't think I'll overuse those. They're a big OP, but that's pretty cool. Well, I'll tell you right now, if we get hit with a tornado, I'm reloading, probably. If it wipes everything out. That's why I play with disasters off mostly. The tornadoes sometimes just... they're not balanced very well, so they can come right through the middle of your town and kill everything. And I don't really want realism in my computer game. Alright, we have enough people to turn this on, so let's do that. So there might be some saves coming, I'm saying. But I've noticed in Megamod, or at least my perception or my belief, is that disasters have been nerfed slightly, but couldn't prove that. Yeah, no, I am no fun. You know, these look okay, but there's something missing from them, I think. Could have maybe changed the underlying, color of the terrain or something. But like, it's little mini farms, little mini orchards here. And these guys over here, that's my fruits and nuts here. I'm gonna make nut bread here. Well, let's put a tavern, or how do we want to make our ale here? What I'm saying. And I don't do it very often, so I might struggle finding it here. Oh, greenhouses too, that's the other thing. Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking, is the trees kind of, when I look at it, it makes me think that, oh, I forgot to remove some trees, right? Because it's not different enough. So yeah, it kind of throws me for a loop when I see, because I think trees, oh yeah, I better get my tool out and remove the, stray trees. But other than that, I think they're pretty cool. Now, dummy, where is the... Yeah, that's exactly what I mean, yeah. I don't know these menus. Okay, I am not going to stress about it right now. Let's just let it go. inn or tavern. I should ask Grumpy because he makes here we go, there's a tavern, a winery, a brewer. That's what I wanted. Brewery. Brews alcohol. Grain and meat. What? Oh, grain, meat, alcohol from grain and meat from honey. Okay. Tavern. But we need glass for that. Cape Town bar. Places that serve here. I'm gonna put a brewery in. And let's have a look at that. Yeah, I was getting tired. I like doing the mosaic pattern of, you know, orchards and farms, but I've done that 2,000 times, so I wanted to try something different here. Yeah, I think when I post the videos on YouTube, I'm going to do a short video just to introduce it, and I'm going to include the trade bit that I forgot. You can make the notes, but you want to read the notes here. Okay, let's look at towns or houses here. Falling a wee bit behind on housing. We better take care of that. Alright, so this won't be symmetrical, but I can live with myself here. Let's do this here. I'm going to continue with the colorful houses. I'm liking these things. Oh, and I did that the wrong way around, didn't I? Probably what I should learn to do, if I'm going to use these, is put this one in first. Oh, except there's no hitbox on it, okay. Alright, that's 4. Let's build that and see where we get to. Now, where's our favorite banana shed here? Oh, greenhouses. We gotta do greenhouses. Beekeeping. Well, let's do an apiary. Honey, okay. Yeah, let's do some of these. How many people do we have? Not a ton, but let's put a few more of those in. Oh, we're out of firewood here. Okay, it's autumn, so it's panic stations. Fire this up here. And we'll pin that over there. Okay, now this guy. Berries, cherry, peach, pumpkin, wheat. I built you because we're making apples and you don't do apples. Very nice, okay. Now I think there's pear or something though, right? Let's get this guy doing firewood too. Not sure why there's 7, so let's try 6 here. Let's see, this was the one who was making the firewood, right? Yeah, okay, so it's not like tons, it's just a trickle, really. Yeah, 62, 70 odd. But look at the production here. Pear, okay. Let's go for some pear. Ales from pear. Ale from pear. Luxury limit, let's put that on an irrational million. Okay, now let's make some honey here. Looks like we'll make honey when we get more people. Okay, we don't really have a lot of log production going on. So lazy days of planting only have ended. And we'll get that going there. Now we probably have room for a dense forest in here if we want to do that. We want some additional wood log production here. I think we're going to survive the winter, but I have to pay more attention than that. That was a pretty good derp there. Yeah, okay, so that's a downside of these things here, is you have to let loose the limits on coats, tools, and firewood, and just kind of manage it. I can live with that. Not sure if we're building anything right now, but let's put one builder in. Now you're just sort of plugging away doing iron. I'm actually okay with that, except my limit's too low here. Alright, so just plug away at the iron. We'll use it to build, if nothing else. Build up a stock in case we need to turn this on in a panic or something. Yeah, that's what I liked about them when I first tried these a little while ago. Is they're kind of like I don't know, 19th century farmyard or something, right? Where you make a little bit of firewood, you make a little bit of tools, but mostly you're just growing food and stuff, right? And they're not that colorful, these farmyards, but the houses kind of make up for it, so. Although not my forest nodes are serious. Okay, let's balance this out a little. Oh no, let's actually turn an apiary out. Apiary? Apiary? Apiary doesn't sound right. That sounds like where you have gorillas. We'll go apiary. Alright, it's 8:30 my time. Alright, if you're good, Grace, we'll do, when the timer goes, we'll do a break, and then one more hour, I think. I'd like to get the momentum going. I'm actually enjoying playing this, so keep it going for a bit here. Now, I do like this thing here. Okay. Emporium. I mean, that's what I think of as like a general store, right? People live upstairs with a little deck and the store's down below. I like it. Kind of fits in like a little better than the marketplace does. Okay. Firewood panic might be over with. I'm going to shut this one down. And we don't need the lumber even at the moment, so let's just plain shut that down. I think I'm going to leave this one on for a while. Now, where's our trade river? Trade river is up there. Probably connected in here. So we could actually do trading docks there if we wanted to. And I kind of wanted to build out into this lake, so let's continue to build up. Originally I was going to expand over here and trade there, but I think for now, let's just do what we're doing here, move upwards. So along those lines, let's get another... Yeah. Well, we'll make you a nice spot on the island there, I think is the way to play it here. Okay, I can't see what color that is, just let it go. Don't obsess over it. Okay, you... Random color barns are okay. Okay, I think that makes sense as a central sort of layout. Something like Moostro was doing, saw the other day. You know, storage up the middle and all your food production and stuff here, and then these barns just get... Wow, that one got used pretty good. Whoa, I guess we're overproducing food. Okay. Well, what I was thinking is we'll do a nice little bridge out here. You can pick which style, maybe over from this side. Flatten an area, put a nice greenhouse, and then a dock with a boat, and, you know, maybe a couple decorative trees or whatever you want out there. That's what I was thinking. All right, now you haven't responsibly checked your metrics for a while. 7 bunch of houses, and our food graph is, yeah. Yeah, that's why our storage is all full here. Okay. Decent reason for our storage to be full, though, is to have too much food. Okay, there's room in the market, so let's bump that up. And that farm stand is full. Cool. Okay, I haven't checked our health lately, but it's solid. Happiness is decent. Okay, and we're making booze here. We got ale going on. Nowhere to enjoy it yet, but that's okay. Actually, I think we might trade the ale. Oh, you know what I can work on too? Let's work on our fodder greenhouse loop here. Okay, now how big is this area here? 9. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Now, I seem to remember we needed a stable for the fertilizer. Okay, and a stable is probably going to be hard to find, apparently. Okay, that one did provide and feed to generate a domestic animal. I actually wanted one of those too. Stable here, okay. Okay. This we need. I'm going to build that. And start working on fertilizer. And we have nomads, okay? And they're actually here. We're not getting that bug this time. Yeah, I totally forgot to say that at the setup, so I'm going to have to go back and retrofit that. But the challenge was no vanilla crop fields or pastures or orchards. And you could only trade in luxury items. So that's a good point. Yeah, so we can only trade perfume, silver, gold, jade, that kind of stuff. Yeah, good reminder. Yeah, ale is a luxury, right? So, I mean, we can see we got 10 in there. I'm pretty sure it's a luxury here. Let's see. Yeah, 10 ale, and that's the luxury tab up there. Yep, so we're good to go on the ale. Nope, nomads here. 13 of them. That's going to be fun. Okay, what do we... Oh, where's our banana sheds? Let's do that. Now, were those in the kid set? Alright, so if we do banana sheds there... Oh, that's not going to do that, okay. I think I'll just do 3 for now. And let's erode that off. And let's do a bunch of houses here. So we're going to go back in here. Colorful. Okay, they're on that side, so let's do that way. Other cool thing about these two is it's quicker build. Like that's 8 houses. Like I mean, it's easier mechanically to click them down. So it's that 8 build. And our banana shed here. And our stable here. So I think that whole loop with greenhouses, we're gonna need water too. So let's think about storage there. And where was water? That's pretty big, that one. Village water pump. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. Okay, why don't we put that beside the stable here? Oh, does it have to be wet? Looks like some of it might have to be in the water here. Probably not quite ready for that yet. Celtic village water well. Oh, that one will kind of fit in. Alright, so let's do that. Yeah, the stable is going to be fodder and water. Okay, so you're off for the moment, and the pig timer went off. So I'm going to end the episode here.